Hey guys, what's up? It's KlaireeBerry here with the Cancer Horoscope for the 22nd through the 28th of November. Now, I pulled this twice already, so that's why I don't usually start out with a card already pulled, but I've started the video once, and during the pre-meditation, I also got this. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. And codependency just comes right up. You know, it's never pays off to put all of our energy elsewhere. We have to claim our power. Kitty cat energy here, the domestic cat. This is the energy you want to embody during this week. Okay? And that's big self-love energy. That's put yourself first, honey. Oh yeah. And at the beginning of the week, you are going to feel like that. You're going to feel like putting yourself first. You're going to feel like pampering yourself, getting a new look, because you're having a new outlook, as within, so without. So new beginnings, inner and outer, and how you project yourself, what you do, how you carry yourself. It's all going to be kind of on your mind and in your focus here on the 22nd and really the 23rd. And this can be big changes. Really big changes. The kind of changes where people are like, oh, is that you? Is that really you? And, this does, I think, have to do, obviously, big changes like this don't just happen. You've been working on this. You've been focused. And right now, you've got this follow through that is like, yes, honey. Your power, it's like, yes, maybe you've been meditating. Yes, maybe you've been doing the inner work, the shadow work. Maybe on this program, you're checking out the playlist, the inner healing playlist, and going deep within. Like, you've got this piece that's shining through, and it's kind of this just warm, good feeling and confident. So go with it and own it. And it's not just, your average, like, oh, I'm confident, which confidence sometimes comes with that connotation of being cocky and too much and over the top. But you've got that humility here, and you're going to have it here, again on the 22nd and 23rd, that self-awareness that you need to kind of be your whole self and your true self and the renewed self, the renewed self. We know that we're not perfect. We know that nobody's ever going to be, perfect, with certain exceptions if you believe in them. But this is giving yourself, that freedom to kind of be yourself, to act out the truth of who you really are. So that's really awesome. So the 24th, 25th, and the 26th, we have the moon in Leo in your second house. So this is, really sort of back to materialism, coming down to earth a little bit here. If the moon's in Leo here. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is beauty. You're wanting to support yourself, I think, emotionally, and support this change. We know we've had kind of, this fresh start, this new start of inner self, and then again, it does have to do with our deeper emotional work here, as we talked about. So it's deeper than just your average, new beginning on the outside. This is continuing to learn and grow and show up for yourself. And because you're loving yourself all that much more than you used to, you're really going to see that in your life, that really good feeling of some emotional accomplishment here, some emotional action. You're making things happen, even emotionally here. And it's going to make you feel pretty good and feel pretty good about the future. And there's, this kind of wisdom aspect. You're going to be smart about things. You're going to be smart about your money, hopefully. You want the comfort. You want the finer things, but only in as much to really support yourself, to make yourself feel good. That's all you need. We don't need too much. We really don't. And that's a lesson society's learning as a whole. That's a whole nother story. So on the 27th and the 28th, we have the moon in Virgo in your third house. So you're going to be feeling, I think, really sharp and possibly, like intellectual, really feeling like communicating some of these lessons that you've learned. And so this would really be technically the 26th. Okay. And again, kind of this beautifying ourselves. And I gotta plug the shadow work. I mean, it still comes through here because we're able to be so real, so honest, and so in touch with it's like our secret keys to our subconscious. And I don't think I've described shadow work in 1,000 videos, I'm sure, but I've never described it like that. And I think that's a really cool, like gift, and sign that we're getting to deeper levels. And I know my fellow Cancers, if you guys have been watching for a really long time, you probably know, I'm a Cancer sun and a moon sign. So I got the double Cancer going on, but this is deep, and we can really have some big changes during this time. So it's really, again, kind of this hopeful looking ahead time. Okay. But yeah, it's like our emotional intelligence specifically is going to be coming through. We're going to be feeling like, like if you're a Cancer and you're communicating well, you're communicating from the heart, you're communicating with your loved ones. And this is that almost like reciprocation. And it's possibly getting to deeper levels, with your family and with those who surround you than ever before, being able to communicate at a deeper level. I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding that already so true in my life. But yeah, it's a definite emotional competency, but it's like you can kind of spread that around even a little bit farther, spread it around your community, spread it around to your home and your neighborhood. Like, yes, spread the love, and the healing wherever you go, even if you're just doing, errands. That's kind of your thing, right? You can help people. You really have the ability. It's just even going through this life as such a sensitive, being here. Anyways, let's go on. I want to highlight the 24th specifically because that is pretty much the peak of the Mercury. Well, that's when Mercury goes into Sagittarius, which is going to be in your 6th house. So, ooh, got the Wheel of Fortune. I love getting these together. I mean, that's when you got some big changes, some really almost life-altering stuff happening around this time. It is not a dull time with so much going on. So yeah, Mercury going into Sagittarius, specifically for you guys, for us Cancerian energies, again, could be moon, sun, rising, could be Venus, Mercury, North Node, wherever you want to apply that to your chart. But yeah, it's really being able to look back at what you've been doing and kind of analyze it. Take a rest, analyze, and then move forward. Looking at micro habits as well. Perfecting the micro habits. Again, I'm feeling that majorly. So your mind is going to be on, again, how can I get better? You're going to be naturally analyzing things and being able to make so much change, literally in every aspect of your life. It's like, I've tried out a lot of like habit apps, but it's like when you find that right one, and ask me down below if you want me to let you know which one I found that I love. And it's like literally allowing me to have tons of these new micro habits that I was never able to do before. I was never able to come through. But now, because of this key change, all of a sudden, it's a whole new world. It's a whole new ball game. We're perfecting a lot of things in our life. Again, habits. So we're able to organize. It's not just organize your house, which probably going to rub off on them majorly here, but it's perfect and organize your thoughts as well. And again, shadow work takes us there. Inner healing obviously takes us there and then some. But yeah, definitely looking at some self-improvement, some growth, very optimistic in these types of endeavors right now. And that is totally all about your health as well. If you haven't already put that together, and emotional health right there too. So it's fun. It's going to be fun for you to do these things, to make these changes, to improve and grow. And, it's inspiring. Who doesn't love that? Keep on with your bad self, with your good self. You know what I mean? And the only other thing we need to talk about really, so the 28th, we have Sun conjunct Mercury for you guys, natal Mercury. So the Sun really, the whole month, the whole Sagittarius season is going to be in your 5th house. Okay. There's an ending here. There's a big ending, and it has to do with who we are in the inside. Because who we are in the inside creates who we are in the outside, and it creates our experiences. And what we're doing is letting go of this sadness, letting go of this depression, letting go. This is life, again, life-changing energy. We're letting go of sadness. Some of us, and I used to talk about this a lot when I used to do twin flame videos way back in the day. Y'all can see it. It's all up still. I'm real. I'm the real deal. Authentic, I guess you could say. Again, we've been places. We've seen things. We've tried to do things. We've had failures. It's epic. We are epic. We are divine. So again, sort of giving ourselves this self-love energy more and more and more and more that we talked about, letting go of the sadness. We can choose to let all that go. We can choose to change the vibration. I'm going to say that again. Hopefully y'all feel it like I do. You can choose to change your vibration at any time. So that makes you very powerful. Dare I say, gods and goddesses. Many demigoddesses, and we're not, obviously, we have limitations here. The grand old ego. But you know what? This is letting go of some of this old. You're finally getting somewhere. You're finally able to shine a little bit through the sadness. You've come literally so far. And the troubles aren't completely over. You're still going to have letdowns. You're still going to let yourself down too, but it doesn't matter because you've got this sort of like forgiveness aspect. And that's all I'm going to take. Okay. This is a great time to get in there and look at, again, with this analytical energy of Mercury and Sagittarius. Yes, we're positive. Yes, we want the good things. And so maybe naturally going to be thinking, more positive thoughts here and there. But it's sort of that toxic, like toxic positivity. Don't allow yourself to get stuck into that and then like ignore things that are going on. Don't get too busy or too passionate with this kind of sexy, fun, sun energy. Very much creative energy too. And there's a happiness, there's a playful there, but there's like success here too, and abundance, getting somewhere, transforming as well. There's a peaceful, like the work that you're doing, you're able to get success because you're able to work with people so well. Don't let yourself down though. This is all just like shadow. You see how it's so like black and white, this and that. You can actually attain more. I mean, literally, the more shadow work we do, break down those inner tendencies. Because as much as we want to be positive and again say, oh, this is just going to end and we're past all of this, we've got to work at it. You've got to work at it. You got to keep working at it. That's part of the fun of life, is learning how to be dedicated and stick to something and truly make real change. We've all got issues. We've all got more than one. Sometimes we're like, oh, I've healed myself. Yay, I'm done. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck like that. That's how you get stuck in the sadness. So again, focus on yourself. Don't worry about this and that, keeping up, posting, whatever. Even obligations to go places all the time. Strike out on your own. Sometimes we don't need others right now. We all need people. We need connection. But sometimes we have to deal with our inner stuff. And that includes really showing up for ourselves. Really giving ourselves the love that we continually give away. So cliche, but it's true. Okay, so I hope this was good for you. Much love, many blessings, literally so much love to you guys. And I think that's it. Again, enjoy this happy, playful side during Sagittarius season. You're going to be driven. It's like, watch out for being like, again, kind of like overly driven or all about the work, all about doing and, kind of neglecting making sure that everything in the mental arena is being true. Because, it's like we need to make sure that we're taking those hard looks at ourselves and being honest with ourselves rather than sometimes, again, you just go. Don't make time. But our issues aren't going to leave us. We've got to deal with them. And the more you deal with them regularly on a, consistent basis, you can move mountains. You can achieve the impossible, literally. So again, much love, many blessings. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.